Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So let me show you how to make this fluffy and beautiful bread.
This is very easy to make, and you can actually make them as dinner rolls. So you're going to start by putting warm milk in a bowl, and inside the warm milk you go in with your yeast. Okay, so make sure you're using an active yeast. You mix that properly, go in with your sugar, go in with your melted butter also, and make sure everything is thoroughly mixed together. As usual, I'm going to drop the full recipe and measurements in the description box or the comment section. So when you've mixed that, you're going to go ahead to sieve your flour, sieve it properly to remove every excess debris. Okay, so when that's done, you mix everything together and use your spatula to combine everything thoroughly. Okay, so when you're done combining, you're going to use your hand to start kneading. Oh yes, just make sure your hands are clean, wash your hand properly, and so you're gonna start the kneading process. Of course, you can use spatula to knead properly. This is not a no-knead bread. This particular bread need you to knead. And if you also have a mixer, at this point you just put into your mixer and allow your mixer to mix everything thoroughly well. But right here I'm going to be showing you, because I know most people don't have mixer and they also want to make this bread. Okay, so you're just going to use your hand and mix very well. You guys, make sure you exact pressure, because this dough, it really needs to be fluffy. Okay, the fluffiness of your bread is dependent on how well you knead. So you might want to knead for like 10 to 12 minutes, and yes, you have to exact strength, exact pressure. Okay, so when you're done kneading, your dough should look exactly like this. So I'm going to oil my bowl and place my dough in the bowl and allow it to rise for 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, you have to make sure you oil your bowl very well, so when it's risen, the dough doesn't stick to the bowl. So I'm going to cover that in a wrap, because it really needs a warm temperature to allow the dough rise properly and to allow the yeast act on it. When I cover with a film, I'm going to also cover with my towel and allow that to rise. So after 1 hour, this is what we have. Okay, my dough has doubled in size. That's to show my yeast is really active. So I'm going to punch that dough to release the excess air in the dough, okay, and allow it to be workable. Can you see how stretchy my dough is? This is just going to tell you that my bread is going to be really fluffy. So I'm going to roll that and cut that into bits. I've already lined my working pan. Okay, I placed up oil in it and I used my baking paper to cover it up, just the way you can see. If you have a non-stick pan, you can just go ahead to oil it and go in with your dough. All right, so I rolled all my dough in tiny bits and put them into my pan. By this time, my oven is already preheating, because you're going to go in to a preheated oven. Okay, if you also have an air fryer, you can use an air fryer for the baking of this bread. You don't really need extra processes. You don't need any extra method to make this. You can actually make this every day, because it's so easy. So when we are done rolling it, we're going to arrange them in our pan. And please, when you are arranging, make sure to give little spaces between the rolls, because this is also going to rise more. As we've placed them in the pan, we're also going to cover and allow it to rise for an extra 15 minutes. Okay, and when that's done, this is how it looks. So we're going to egg wash it. In this my egg wash, I just cracked 1 egg and added milk to it. So it's just basically 1 egg and milk we're using to egg wash. And after baking for 20 to 25 minutes, this is what I have. The bread came out so nice and delicious. So let me know, are you going to be trying this?